do you see?
What do you see?
Stars.
There are stars. How can you tell how many stars you see?
Okay, no, so how can you tell, though, how many that you see? They're in a row, okay? What do you have to do? In order to know that there's that many, you have to do what, Dean? Count them. You have to count them. Okay.
You can count them.
There you go.
How many stars are there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3.
Very good.
There are 3 stars.
Guys, I drew
Now,
it.
what do you see?
Okay, so now you see 3 dots. Those are like our counters that we use. So we'd say we see 3 counters. Okay? 3 counters, okay?
Counters. How many counters are there?
3.
Let's count to find out.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Good job.
There are 3 counters. How is the picture of the counters like the picture of the stars?
They have the same number. That's what I'm looking for. Very good. They have the same amount, right?
There are 3 counters and 3 stars. What number can you see in the dots?
Okay, you see the number 3? Okay, good.
It is the number 3. What do you think this number will be if you trace it? It will be the number 3. Where do you start to trace the number?
Very good. Just like
Start
our
at the
letters.
blue dot.
At the blue dot at the top, right?
Trace around, following the dots. Read the number aloud.
What
It
number
says
is
3.
it? 3. Okay. So here it says drag the circle around each picture that shows 3. So where can I put this circle? Where is there a group of 3? Raise your hand to tell me. Where is there a group of 3? Ethan. Okay, well give me specifically. Tell me which one to go to. The stars. Okay, that's a group of 3.
This shows 3.
Okay, so we got right. Another one, Valentina. Birds.
This shows 3.
Excellent. All right, any more? Jimena? The counters. Let's try it.
This shows 3.
Very good. So all the groups had 3. Okay, good.
Let's also trace the numbers 1 and 2 to learn how to write these numbers.
I want you to trace it in the air as I do it, okay?
Where do you start to trace the number 1?
The top on that blue dot, right?
Start at this dot at the top. Trace down.
Yeah, nice and straight, right?
What number is this?
1. Okay, go. You knew that. Number 1. Good.
This is the number 1. Now look at the number 2. Where do you start to trace the number 2?
Top on that blue dot.
Start at this dot at the top.
Are you ready?
Trace up and across.
Curve around.
Trace down. Trace across again.
Right.
What number is this?
2. Good, good. Number 2.
This is the number 2. You saw 1, 2, 3 stars. You saw 1, 2, 3 counters. Today you learned about the numbers 1, 2, 3.
Awesome. Okay, get your name on top of your paper, please. Get your workbox out. And listen to the directions. We're up in the clouds today. We're up in the clouds. So listen carefully.
How many stars do you see? Draw 2 stars on a cloud in another way. Can you show the number of stars in another way on the large cloud?
Okay. So we have 2 stars, just like you said. It says, please draw 2 stars on a cloud in another way. Okay? Well, yeah, so we can use our counters. Remember, when we say counters, it just means circles. That's all we're going to do. Okay? So I'm going to get my counter, my pencil out, and I'm going to start, well, we can do it on both clouds, okay? So these ones are right next to each other. So maybe I'm going to draw 2 counters, one on top and one on bottom. So how about that? So let's do that in the small cloud. One on top, one on bottom. So top to bottom. So draw me 2 counters. Where's your pencil? Just two circles, just like I did. Now in the big cloud, let's see. I think I'm going to draw one over on this side of the cloud and then one over on that side.
Yeah.
What do you think? One up here and one down there.
It's like a chicken patch.
Yep. So on every cloud, I have a set of 2. Okay? Always 2. Just because I changed where they're at, did the number change?
No.
No. It doesn't matter where I put them, as long as I use the same amount. Okay? We're just doing counters, okay? I don't need you to draw stars, just the counters. Makes it nice and quick and simple, okay? Your name should be on top. You should have already done this on your paper, okay? All right, now we're going to lift this page and go to the back.
Make sure your names are on it, though. Oh, not the back yet. We're gonna flip them.
Just turn one page. Guys, look at Remember, we have 1 page.
There we go.
You
Good
need
job.
to lift it up.
You got it.
And on the back, we're going to see that picture from the video. The stars and the counters. Evelyn, can you do that for me, please? Jean, no, lift the page. Turn it.
Turn. And then when you flip it, you crease it here.
Okay. So all we're going to do right now is we're going to be counting the items and writing the number. Okay? So this is going to be some great practice for writing our numbers 1 to 3. Okay? So I'm going to get my pen ready as well. I'm ready to write. Are you ready to write? Okay, here we go. Number 1 is done for you. How many stars did we see, kindergarten? 1. So start at the top. Follow the arrow. Go from top down to that baseline, the red line, and stop. Alina, you need to get going. Something's going to run. It's a secret. Get going. Kindergarten, don't wait for your neighbor to do the work. You just worry about you and you get your work done, okay? Focus on your work. Alright, and number 2. How many stars do you see, kindergarten? 2. So let's practice the 2. Start at the black dot. Follow the arrow. Curve up. Curl around, slant down to the baseline, stop, and then slide on the baseline. Got it? Alright, and number 3. How many stars do we see, kindergarten? 3. So again, start a little under the headline, start at the black dot. Curve up and around, stop on the midline, curve out around again, hit the baseline. Okay? Very good. So if you're not sure how to make the numbers, go back maybe and look at that page, okay? Now look at mine. Look. Eyes up here. Turn it over. Flip the whole thing over.
Flip the whole thing.
Flip the whole thing over.
Yep, perfect. Just like that. Perfect. Yep, you're there.
Okay, same thing. We're going to count the objects, write the number.
Here.
Okay, so if I call on you, tell me how many you see.
Good.
Okay?
Very good. Flip the whole thing.
Ready? Get number 4. Okay, Georgia, trace it, and then make 2 more. 1 for every dot, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Okay, in number 5, how many objects do you see? Ben H, how many?
Okay.
In number 5, how many do you see? 2. Very good. Trace the 2 that's there. Go ahead. And then try to make your own. See how you start on the black dot? You have to curve up and go over. No, you gotta curve up. You have to curve up.
Remember how we made the 2?
Okay, everybody freeze. Everyone's making the 2s wrong. Everybody freeze. Freeze, freeze. Do you notice that the dot's way down here? You're not supposed to go like this and make it 2.
Round 2 is now.
That's not right. Okay?
They're trying to trick us.
They're not trying to trick you.
Yeah.
They're trying to help you. Okay, look. You have to go up to the headline. Watch me. I'm on the black dot. Then D, watch. Dean, watch. Go up to the headline and then curve around, stop on the baseline, and slide to the right.
Okay.
You have to curve up first. Okay? All right, go ahead and give it a try. If you didn't do that, erase it. Try it again.
Good.
You must curve up.
Next one, curve up. Just hit that headline.
That's
Curve
you're still
and
not
hit.
at that blue line. You have to go
Start
all the way up to the
at the
blue
black
line.
dot. So you're gonna go up and hit it, and then
Erase this one.
so just
erase
scoop
them.
up, hit that
Nope, you
headline.
guys have to curve up.
Okay, then when you come down, bring it all the way to that red line, the baseline. Okay.
No, you didn't do it right. You didn't do any of these right.
Okay.
Go
Now
up
watch. You need to go up,
and
right?
down, like that. Erase that
So
one.
you
Try it
need to
again.
go up, like that.
Pretty good, Ellen.
Okay.
No, sorry, you gotta go up. You gotta go all the way up and then down and over.
Okay.
Erase that one. Try it again. Good. Oh, Ben, let's go, buddy. No, get your pencil, but you keep dropping your pencils. Ben, get your pencil. See, your shoes should be on your foot. It's okay. It's okay. We'll practice. Okay, ready? Moving on. All right, in number 6. All right, how many objects do we see? Aiden, tell me how many. 3. Eyes up here. Don't go ahead and do it yet. Wait. Remember, like the 2, the 3 is the same thing. You have to curve up first. Okay? So you're going to curve up, hit the blue line, stop on the midline, curve out again, hit the baseline. Look again. Go up to the blue line first. Hit it. Then hit the midline. Then go down and hit the red line. Okay? Trace that one first. Then go ahead and make your own. You gotta go all the way up to the midline. You have to go up here. So erase that. Try it again. You gotta go up and hit that blue line first. Whoop. No.
When you come, you gotta
Go
come in that
all the way
midline.
here.
Okay.
7. How many do you see?
1.
Okay, next time raise our hands. Thank you. All right, 1. So go ahead and just make 3 ones. Space them out. Headline to baseline, lift. Headline to baseline, lift. Headline to baseline. Leave a space in between them. Okay, when you're on the back, now you're on your own. Okay, count the objects and look at me. Eyes on me. Write the number 3 times, just like we just did. If there's one object, then I need to see the number 1 written 3 times. If there's 3 objects, write the 3 times. If there's 2 objects, write it 3 times. There's 2, okay? Just like we just did. So go ahead and get started. We're doing it just 3 times. Just 3. I only want us to sit down. Finish this one. On the last one, there's nothing there. Okay, so now you get to choose. First thing you're going to do is you are going to draw me some counters. I want you to either draw 1 counter, 2 counters, or 3 counters. Do that first. Draw either 1 counter, or 2, or 3. Choose right now. Quickly do that, and then eyes back on me. All right, once you draw it, then write the number for how many you drew. Write it 3 times. You drew 1. I should have the number 1 3 times. 2 counters, Write the number 2 3 times. 3 counters, I need to see a 3. 3 times. When you're done, raise your hand so I can come grab it.